I started out as a musician and producer. I was in America. I went to school in Boston, and I became a musician and producer. I made many records, and then I went on the internet in the mid-90s, to start a digital music company. And then in 2001, everybody in America went bankrupt in the internet bust, right? And then basically I realized that I was very good at seeing things early before others. And so I wrote a book called The Future of Music. And that became a bestseller about the music business. And in the book we described the music business of today, basically. Together with another author. And so I realized I was good at seeing the future and understanding, the next 5-10 years, which is not that difficult, but you have to have a different view. And so basically my job today is to help companies and governments and organizations and people to sort of understand what's coming in the next 5 to 10 years, to develop what I call foresights. And foresights are not predictions, they're basically understanding, intuition, imagination. So for example, when I said in 1999, I said music will move into the cloud, right? We will get music from the cloud, just push a button, right? And that was already quite clear in 1999, except that nobody wanted to believe it. So my job is to show people what is coming, to get them interested and to get them prepared and to help them to develop what I call the future mindset, to really get into the future, to understand it. And in many ways, that's a little bit like a therapist, A therapist may not tell you anything really new, but point you in the right direction of action and hold the mirror up to you. So that's my function, really, that I take for my clients. I'm quite an optimist about the future, because really what I believe is, and I think it's coming true to some degree, that we will have all the technology and the science that we need to solve all of our major problems, whether it's energy or food or water or space travel, education. We are solving things. I mean, we developed the vaccine in 12 months. Right? And usually it takes 15 years for that to happen. So we will have all the technology. My main concern about the future is our policy and our ethics and our governance, right? So I always say we will have all the tools, but will we have the will? That is the key question. It's not that we're not capable. We are capable, but can we collaborate? Can we work together to create a good future, or are we going to get stuck in what I call the sort of, you could say, the good old-fashioned future, which is about, making more money. First, I think a lot of people tend to think that things have gotten worse in the world. But if you look at the real numbers, like you look at the Data World Network from Max Roser and others, it is actually the reverse. We have gained a lot of positive things in the last 20 years. Childbirth death is seriously down, poverty is seriously down, inequality is seriously down, but not within countries. That's a different question, right? And we have achieved, 12 months for a vaccine? That's just, what did you use 15 years before, right? And so first I want to say we have achieved many good things, and we have created many other monsters, like Facebook and social media, right? But ultimately, the question really is about this, right? Do you believe that humans are basically kind and positive and collaborative, or do you believe that human beings will always just do whatever is first for them and not care about anything else? And there's a great book on that too called Humankind, which I recommend, making the argument that we are, as Winston Churchill used to say about the Americans, right? He said, you can always count on Americans to do the right thing after they've tried everything else. Right? And to which I would amend and say, you can always count on humans to do the right thing after we've tried many wrong things. Right? And so I believe that we are capable of doing this, and we are capable of spreading the benefit and doing what is good for us. In fact, I think that we are on the way to the learning in a COVID crisis, right? We have learned the rising tide floats all boats, and if there's no water in the river, there won't be any boats. right? No matter where you are in the world, you've got to collaborate to make it work. So geopolitics, healthcare, technology, energy, water, food, right? So I think that is my positive outlook, and this is why I'm hoping that in the next 10 years we're going to get around to solving, for example, the energy issue and transitioning into the green economy.